Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I got it from a supermarket. You know I hate this stuff. I can hear a child crying. I feel sorry for children when they cry. Mum used to always say to me when I was young, suffer the little children. And they do. Anyway, enough about that. I'm just going to concentrate on this. Okay, this is it. Coles Health and Beauty. I don't like this old health and beauty shit. It's not beauty, it's not health. It's just money fuckery for makeup to make money on women, typically women who hate their looks, that think that they have to wear makeup to complete their look, when it's just a money-making rort by the companies and make this cosmetics. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite interesting, quite distorted. I'm going to make a better one, folks. I'm going to stick it up here. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we can work with that. So yeah, this will be an interesting one to see if we can make it look any good. Health and beauty, they call it. Money making and ugliness, should it be referred to as. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite interesting. I don't know if I like it, folks, if I've made it shit house or if it's going to be good. I do like this shape, if I can make something out of it. I do think maybe a background colour, yellow, would fill in those voids of white. So we're going back here and we're going to add yellow. Yellow seems to work best with these, especially with these sorts of colours. Yeah, that looks better. Colour in that looks a lot nicer. It's a lot more complete with the yellow than without it. Just trying to see which way we're going to do it. Yeah, this way I think it is, was what we were agreeing on in my head. Yeah. Yeah, they say, folks, that beauty is not on the outside, it's from within. Like, you don't need all this makeup to be a beautiful person. Like, there's no... Makeup actually makes people look more ugly and unnatural than beautiful. It looks tarty, it looks cheap, and people spend thousands upon thousands of dollars sometimes buying all this stuff, trying to perfect their features, trying to make them look attractive. It's just marketing and advertising. It's just a load of shit. It's a load of shit the way people made to feel bad about themselves just because they're not wearing the latest and greatest piece of makeup and having their eyebrows plucked until they look more like the golden arches of McDonald's than a fucking pair of eyebrows. I mean, look at my eyebrows, folks. They're very thin, right? I don't know if I'm pointing this correctly, but they're very thin. But I'm not going to pluck them. I'm not going to have tattoos applied where the hairs are missing. I'm just going to keep it as is and be natural. That's the way I was made. That's how it happened. They're different, and they're not what you'd call beauty class eyebrows, but they're real. At least they're fucking real. They're natural. They're the way nature intended, folks, if you want to believe me in that respect. Nature. They're natural. They're like that for a reason. There you have it, folks. And that's come up looking really quite a treat. I do wonder if we're going to do maybe a switcheroo. We don't normally do switcheroos with magazine demos, but this one I think calls for one. At least one. Folks, really, you don't need to wear all this shit and spend your fucking money on it. You've got more important things to spend money on than fucking dumb makeup. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I do wonder if there's another switcheroo we're going to try, folks. But basically, we don't need this makeup. We don't need this spack filler. We don't need this paintbrush applying all this shit to our faces. And you don't know what chemicals are in this. You don't know whether children were used as labour. If you're using a mica-based product, chances are child labour was used to source the mica. So, like your eyeshadow, for example, if I'm correct, is made out of, I think it's made out of mica. Yeah, and that's not good. Not sustainable, folks. And that's come up looking really quite a treat. I do wonder if there's one more switcheroo or if that's it. It's hard for me to remember, folks. I think we can now call this demo quits.